Welcome to the update. I'm Eleanor Quirk. The US Supreme Court has rejected a last bid by TikTok to shut down an impending ban on the social media app. The Chinese-owned app had tried to argue the impending ban violates free speech, but legislators have rejected that over national security concerns. The ban will take effect from Sunday US time if the app's Chinese owners don't agree to sell its stake. CBS legal expert Caroline Cole says that coincides with Donald Trump's inauguration, who's been a supporter of the platform.
Trump has been very outspoken in wanting to save TikTok. He sees it as a place where people like him. He's been very outspoken about this, but it's not that easy, unfortunately. He would have to really push a bipartisan effort, and it takes time.
Meanwhile, bad weather is forcing Monday's presidential inauguration indoors. The freezing conditions mean the ceremony will be moved inside the Capitol Rotunda, with crowds able to watch the event at the local NBA stadium, where Donald Trump will later make an appearance. Back home, and the coalition says Labor's latest counter-terrorism plan doesn't do enough to stamp out violent anti-Semitism. It comes after a number of attacks aimed at Jewish targets, with the federal government set to spend more than $100 million in a bid to stamp out the violence. But Shadow Home Affairs Minister James Patterson says that isn't enough.
We should not be surprised when there has been no action, when there are no consequences, that extremists become emboldened and their behaviour escalates, and we now have this campaign of domestic terrorism in the suburbs of Sydney and Melbourne.
And we could soon be forking out more for flights as airlines warn that scrapping credit card fees could drive up fare prices. It comes as the Reserve Bank reviews card surcharges that cost shoppers hundreds of millions of dollars each year. But Qantas and Virgin say the move could force a rise in ticket prices. Sport and entertainment are next. To sport, an Aussie Alexander Vukic has been knocked out of the Australian Open in a 5-set late-night epic defeat by Brit Jack Draper. The number 15 seed trailed 2-1 against the 28-year-old before fighting back.
I thought it was done, and then he just came back from the dead. He was playing incredible. I think we're suffering a lot, obviously, in the 5 sets, and sometimes you get a little energy when he holded that game at 40-15 myself, and it was just a great battle, and that's what sport's all about, so it's good.
To entertainment, Justin Baldoni has spoken publicly for the first time since his legal start with Blake Lively began. It comes after he filed a $400 million defamation lawsuit against his former co-star, the latest in a tit-for-tat raft of lawsuits between the pair. Caught by paparazzi at LAX, Baldoni says friends, family and faith are getting him through.
Oh man, we have amazing friends and family and faith.
Grateful to be with the family.
And Barack Obama has hosed down divorce speculation, posting a birthday message to his wife Michelle, describing her as the love of his life. And that's the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you again soon for another episode of The Update.